Hi, mamas. I hope you are well. My name is Kelly Thistlethwaite. I am a matrescence activist, a mama rising facilitator, a well-being coach, and a yoga instructor. I am here to talk to you about matrescence today. So, what is this word? I talk about it a lot on my social media. It's literally changed my life in the last year. Hearing about this word has made me a much more connected, confident, and content woman and mother. And it's a word that I believe every woman, every mama, every mother to be needs to know about. So, matrescence is the process, the transformation that we go through as women when we become mothers. It is profound. It is a huge shift and it affects us on so many levels. It presents the challenges and the rewards and the joy. It's physical, it affects us in a physical way. It affects us emotionally. It affects us hormonally. It affects us economically. It's a huge spiritual shift. And there are social and cultural ways that we are affected by this as well. Our place in society changes. Our culture has a huge effect on the way that we view ourselves as women and mothers. It is the biggest transformation of my life. And I know that there were so many times throughout the first year, especially of my little girl's life, when I felt like I was struggling as a mother to really settle into this role and really questioning, who am I now that I'm a mum? Feeling like I was the only one that was finding that it was taking me time to settle in, that it was affecting me on so many different levels of my life, personally, in all those ways that I mentioned, and then with my relationships as well, with friends, with family, with loved ones, with my partner, but more so the relationship with myself. Like I said before, who am I now that I'm a mum? Who's the woman? And who am I as a mum too? I'm figuring this out. Learning about the word matrescence gave me language, tools, and I knew that I wasn't alone. I knew that there was research and women, communities of women that really know that this is a huge part of our lives. This is a huge transformational part of our lives. And that in itself was healing, as well as all the different modules within Matrescence, which I share on my courses. So, matrescence, the transformation that women go through as they become mothers, it takes time. It's been it's been compared to adolescence. We know that this is a period of time in our lives where it's messy. We're messy. We're all over the place with hormones. Physically, our bodies are changing. Our place in society is changing. Economically, we're going to start earning money. That feels different. Um, Hormones and emotions are everywhere. We start to question, who am I now? That's the spiritual awakening bit. Who am I now as I'm coming into my adulthood? And matrescence is the same. Now, can I just add that before we knew so much about this term of adolescence, teenagers were thought to be going crazy. We know it takes a little while to settle and go through that time in our lives. Yet when we become mums, there's this expectation to bounce back. There's this expectation that we'll just be a natural and we'll find it easy, that we'll go back to the way things were before. And I don't know about you if you are a mum already, but my experience couldn't have been anything further from that. And the reason everyone needs to know is because women don't need to feel alone in this. They don't need to feel question themselves when they find it really hard. Um, We don't need to feel like we're the only ones and that we can't talk about it because then we feel as if we're failing, or we'll be seen as if we're failing. And the guilt and embarrassment and shame that's around that. Um, it is hard. It is incredible, and it is really hard, and it takes time. The work of Matrescence is to bring us back to this feeling of feeling happy and content and confident, both as the mum and this woman. So this is the wonderful work of Matrescence, everybody. This is just a really short 6-7 minute introduction video for you. I am running a workshop on the introduction to Matrescence. The date for the one that I am running, first of all, let's get my diary, is May. Where are you? May the 13th. It's a Thursday. It is 8 o'clock. It'll be between an hour and 90 minutes, and it's £15. It's an introduction to Matrescence. I will be running more. I'll be running one workshop every month where we'll dive into different aspects of Matrescence. But this first one, discovering Matrescence, what is Matrescence, the history behind it. I will be sharing all of the amazing women and men that are leading the conversations around Matrescence across the world. Matrescence, the word that every mother and mother-to-be, every woman, the whole world needs to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions, please do contact me, and please do come and join me on my workshops. You won't regret it. Mwah. Bye, guys.